So, Mr. Danis, how does it feel having your third fight in Bellator and at Madison Square Garden?
Second fight.
I'm sorry, second fight.
It's amazing. Madison Square Garden is the Mecca arena, and it's in my hometown, or my adopted hometown. I grew up in Jersey, so it's awesome, man. I'm like right next to like everything, you know. So I live only one avenue away, which is awesome. You know?
So, how any preparation for this fight that was any different than your other ones?
No, man. There is no opponent, you know. I do what I do. I don't worry about what he does in a sense. So I've been training hard since I was a kid. This is just another day, you know, another dude. If you threw this guy with me on the street, it would be the same outcome, you know.
Do you foresee this fight being another submission win for you, and most likely the first round?
I think so. I kind of want to go in there and just feel the moment and just enjoy the moment, because like the last one, you know, I got him out there quick and I didn't get to enjoy the moment as much. But I never fought before, and I never had amateur fights, you know, so I like to get in there and feel it out, you know. So we don't know. We'll see what I'm going to do.
After this fight, I guess what would be next for you Bellator-wise? Is it going to be? Do you think it'll be a higher ranked opponent at one of the weight classes? Because I know this. I think it's at a 171.
The Dillon Danis weight.
Yeah, Dillon Danis weight. Do you want to have a fight at 170 or at a different weight class? What do you want to do next?
I don't know. Just kind of see how it feels. Like, just feel out what happens after this fight, obviously, and then talk to Bellator, talk to my managers, and see what happens. You know, it has to be the right thing. You know, I only have 2 fights, and all these guys have like tons of fights, so it has to make sense for me. You know.
How about in the grappling world? Do you have anything coming up, grappling or jiu-jitsu wise as well?
Fighting ADCC in September.
Okay. Did you happen to see the IBJFF tournament that just happened recently? Buchecha won?
Yeah, that was awesome, man.
Any thoughts on Buchecha? There was a little bit. Was it he won because they were part of the same team or something?
Yeah, him and Leandro.
Yeah. What do you think about that whole thing? That like he just kind of like said, "I'm not gonna fight. We're just gonna."
Man, they're not getting paid, so like, why not? You know what I mean? So like, I don't know. I think it's okay. I mean, they're close friends. They train together, and when you're not getting paid, like, fuck what everybody else thinks. You know, if the IBJF was paying them $50,000 for the winner, then you would have to. But why are you gonna fight one of your brothers or your best friends for fucking no money? You know, so I think that I agree with what they did.
What would you do if you were in that situation? Whether if you were at Worlds or
I've done that before.
Okay, so yeah. What do you do in that? Do you just
depends on who it is? You know, you flip a coin, or like, you know, I actually closed out the Worlds with him a couple times. So yeah, just depends on the moment, you know.
Mm-hmm. And what about anything else? Are you interested in competing for like quintets or anything of that sort?
It depends. It depends on the money. It depends on who it is. I want to wrestle Ben Askren, so I signed that. I was ready to go, and then he went and fought
Jordan Burroughs.
Yeah, Jordan Burroughs. I wrestled Jordan Burroughs. I was supposed to have a grappling match with Michael Chandler. That was signed and everything, and then he didn't do it. So you never know.
Well, did you see the match that he had with? Did you happen to see the match with Jordan Burroughs that he had?
Yeah, it was.
What do you think about all those takedowns that you just like seemed to like?
I mean, Jordan Burroughs is obviously one of the best in the world. I kind of expected that, but man, I don't know. I kind of expected that. There was, he's a different level at this point right now. You know.
Would you maybe be interested in taking on Jordan Burroughs instead, perhaps?
Actually, me and Jordan Burroughs are pretty cool. We were talking about training together and stuff. He's a cool dude. I mean, obviously, I get to wrestle the best wrestler in the world. I'm not going to say no. They're paying me. But I think he's a good dude. I don't mind him. You know.
Do you think he'll eventually make into the world of MMA eventually?
I hope so. That'd be cool, man. That'd be cool to see. He said he wants a one-off. So, I don't know. We'll see. That'd be awesome, though. He needs to get paid right, though. He should get paid right. You know, he's one of the best wrestlers ever. There's no reason for him to fight and take the damage and, do something that he doesn't do. So I hope they pay him accordingly.
One other thing I also want to ask is about your personality on the internet. There are people who love you and people who hate you.
Yeah.
Is that something? How do you feel that people have just such a people think of you like they're either on both ends of the spectrum for you? How does it?
I always say this, man. You could be like Demetrius Johnson, where they'd be like, okay, I'll catch his fight after on the replay, or I'll read about it after, and then who cares? And then with me, people are like, I want to see him get knocked out, or I want to see him win. So it's better to have the problem I have than to be no one cares about you. So I'm only one fight in, and I have more people and more eyes and more people talking about me than half the fighters in the world, or probably 90% of the fighters in the world. So I'm doing something right.
Is that something that just happened like out of the blue, or did you set out something like that?
I just be myself. I feel like a lot of guys, they say what people want to hear. They say what the media wants to hear. I just say whatever I want. If I like the guy, I say, hey, cool, he's cool, I respect him. If I don't, I be like, he sucks, this, I just say whatever I feel, I don't really care. So I think maybe that's why people gravitate towards me or they hate me, because I just say what I want,
So it's kind of like a little bit what Chael Sonnen does?
Yeah, I mean, Chael, he's a little bit more of this kind of act, and but I don't know, I'm just kind of I just do whoever, just act like however I want to act, so I don't really care. I don't really practice any lines. I just kind of just flow whatever's in me.
Okay. In your eyes, who is right now the number one, maybe besides yourself, number one jiu-jitsu guy in the world?
In MMA or jiu-jitsu?
Let's say jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu, like gi or no gi, I don't know.
Let's do gi. Let's do both.
In the gi, I would say Leangelo's number one, and then no gi, I would just say me.
Okay. Fair enough answer.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say to your fans out there about this fight or your opponents?
Just tune in and watch. That's it. Nothing really. All good.
Great. Thank you very much.